Cultivating tranquil retreats, the art of courtyard garden design. In our modern, fast-paced world where homes seem to be getting smaller and densely clustered, the concept of a private courtyard garden has become an invaluable haven for urban dwellers starved for outdoor living spaces. These self-contained and secluded garden rooms provide a tranquil oasis just steps from the interior living areas, delivering calming natural sanctuaries right in the heart of residences. At their core, well-designed courtyard gardens create the delightful illusion of being transported into a lush paradise garden while never having to leave your property's footprint. With high walls or covered loggias providing enclosure and a sense of privacy, they act as cozy outdoor living rooms for culinary gardening, al fresco dining, meditation, recreation, and respite from the day's stresses. The most authentic courtyard designs evoke elements of classic European or Mediterranean garden traditions, with smooth stucco walls draped in trailing vines, antique fountains gurgling at the center, and cozy nooks for curling up with a favorite novel or composing poetry. Yet courtyard gardens can be updated into sleek, contemporary interpretations as well, using clean lines and geometric hardscaping balanced with curated plant selections and serene water elements. Whatever your aesthetic vision, the underlying principles for successful courtyard garden compositions remain the same: a thoughtful unification of architectural and landscape elements into one captivating yet human-scaled setting for tranquility and connection with nature. Let these inspired ideas spark your imagination for transforming an underutilized side yard, carve-out, or interior courtyard into a verdant paradise awaiting just outside your doors. Cultivating intimate retreats. At their essence, courtyard gardens should envelope you in a sense of escape and seclusion, despite their oftentimes compact footprints nestled within exterior building walls or home foundations. Smart layouts with covered loggias or portals framing courtyard access points create a sense of leaving the interior home and crossing the threshold into an intimate private garden sanctuary. For an interior courtyard carved from the center of a home's floor plan, citing a water feature like a reflecting pool, stone fountain, or replicating meditation basin in the middle, helps establish a grounding focal point to orient rotating views throughout the sheltered space. Adding the gentle sounds of flowing water amplifies the oasis atmosphere and delivers a sense of tranquility. Concentrate seating and lounging areas within recessed nooks or arbor-covered corners, taking advantage of dappled light and shaded privacy while positioning arrangements to overlook the water elements or central focal points. For a romantic air, include pieces with timeless elements like cast stone benches, weathered wood furniture, or wrought iron cafe chairs. Then accent with billowing linen curtains, twinkling candles, and plush outdoor rugs. Even compact dimensions can feel expansive by layering updates like tall privacy walls cloaked in trailing vines and lush vertical gardens softly blurring exterior boundaries, or utilize contrasting paving patterns, level changes, trellising, and specimen trees to create the illusion of separate outdoor living and garden zones within footpaths that meander for discovery. Classic European influences. When envisioning quintessential courtyard gardens, the most iconic styles draw inspiration from timeless Mediterranean themes showcasing trickling stone fountains, tropically lush plantings, and rustic old-world architectural elements meant for lingering al fresco enjoying the pleasures of shaded outdoor living. Consider walled courtyard gardens as a prime opportunity to highlight authentically aged materials and garden ornaments alongside serpentine paths, stairways, or water elements designed for exploration and surprise. Hand-carved stone fountains, troughs, or urns double as sculptural and hydration sources. Age-worn columns lead the eye through arched breezeways into garden nooks. Boulder outcroppings and grottos lend rustic contrast to formal parterres with geometric boxwood borders and manicured topiaries. In a walled courtyard setting, climbing vines and potted fruit trees blend seamlessly with outdoor kitchens, rustic wood-fired pizza ovens, or open-air living rooms for socializing, cooking, and entertainment. Integrate shaded loggias covered in trailing florals for stylish alfresco dining, or quiet reading retreats outfitted with timelessly elegant garden accents and weathered furnishings. Take advantage of the private courtyard seclusion by incorporating a small swimming pool or reflecting basin at its heart. Even smaller footprints, the sounds of water churning and spilling into the pool provide an instant vacation vibe, as well as garden irrigation for lush landscaping. Edge the pool in classic Romanesque style with stone coping and decking accented with stately urns bubbling as petite water features. Incorporating authentic European materials like hand-plastered stucco walls, terracotta roof tiles, iron hardware, wrought accents, and decorative glazed tiles grounds garden elements in a Mediterranean aesthetic. But feel free to play with pops of modern color throughout planters, accent decor, and even stucco wall finishes for an eclectic yet timeless amalgam of old and new world courtyard styles. Serene Asian design influences. For those drawn more towards calming Zen-inspired philosophies, courtyard gardens offer a path to balance and harmony with nature, making them the perfect setting for quiet meditation or internal reflection, especially when infused with key Asian garden design principles. At the heart of tranquil Asian courtyard gardens lies a core philosophy of choreographing seamless indoor-outdoor living experiences, where architectural elements blend organically alongside carefully manicured landscapes. The residential architecture itself acts as the hardscaping, with private courtyard spaces carved from its central interior, often revealing exterior views through intentional openings, screen portals, or floor-to-ceiling window walls. Pared down to its essence, plant life is kept intentionally simple, focused on showcasing just a few thoughtfully pruned species for seasonal interest and spiritual symbolism. For instance, placing a single artfully sculpted Japanese maple within a serene rock garden carefully raked into patterns representing water ripples, or citing a twisted, centuries-old bonsai tree as the eye-catching focal point anchoring the courtyard garden. That restraint with plantings allows shift to implementing authentic Asian design elements like dry creek beds, reflecting ponds, stone lantern sculptures, bamboo water spouts, and raked gravel gardens. These naturalistic yet purposefully composed features encourage contemplation while inspiring a sense of tranquility through their simplicity. Privacy walls composed of vertical timber fencing or hinoki screens provide physical and visual seclusion, enclosing the garden while permitting filtered light, shadows, and breezes to drift across the space. Structures like pagodas or open-air tea houses make for harmonious gathering retreats within the courtyard, while sleek architectural concrete fountains introduce the soothing sounds of water elements into the landscape. While seemingly minimalist in form, Asian-inspired courtyard gardens pack thoughtful meaning behind every meticulously placed detail and framed view. Their seamless unification of building design and landscape principles creates sanctuary-like spaces for resetting one's mind, reconnecting with deep breathing, and finding inner peace. Contemporary sculptural interpretations. For those enthralled by dramatic, modern architecture and clean sculptural lines, the courtyard garden can become an inspiring blank canvas for crafting abstract, avant-garde landscape artistry and outdoor living settings worthy of gallery exhibits. In these unconventional designs, simple yet bold forms take precedence over plantings. They celebrate negative spaces while manipulating light, shadow, and materiality into functional yet visually striking compositions. These minimalist courtyard garden environments frequently incorporate architectural concrete as a primary material for walls, walkways, water features, fire elements, and accent structures. Paying equal homage to hardscaping and softscaping, foliage elements are limited to selective plant specimens like towering multi-trunk trees, sculptural succulents, or tightly pruned grids of botanicals. But the simplicity of natural materials and vegetation is also where contemporary courtyard designs build drama through purposeful juxtapositions. For instance, a sleek Unite pool deck broken up by rugged boulders, and a sheet waterfall cascading into a reflecting pond, or a perforated weathered steel wall providing semi-enclosed privacy for a grin of drought-tolerant sedum plantings offsetting slick poured concrete finishes. Outdoor furnishings, kitchen components, and gathering spaces may appear as clean-lined platforms and cantilevered volumes extending seamlessly from surrounding architecture. Everything from gas fireplaces and outdoor cooktops to lounge sectionals and dining surfaces meld into single, continuous hardscape planes and monolithic structures. Where lush greenery might traditionally soften courtyard gardens, thoughtfully curated ornaments, art installations, and accent lighting allow these minimalist designs to exude depth and visual warmth against their stark material foundations. Custom wall cutouts and portals frame negative spaces to blur indoor and outdoor boundaries, while sculptural water elements provide soothing audible ambience among the sleek landscapes.